Hey, Laeticia, this is Greg Hadley from the State newspaper. I was just curious. It seemed like you and Destiny both came up very big in that first half, especially. How important was the bench play for you guys today, and how much pride do you take in coming up big in this big stage for you guys?
It's always important, especially in the tournament right now. We got to come up big. We got to come up big because the bench is it's a big part of who we are, and being able to go deep in our bench is going to be so important, especially down the stretch right now.
Next question is from Joe. Joe, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Hi, Laeticia. Joe Gorcho, WIS News 10 in Columbia, South Carolina. Congrats on the win. You mentioned taking pride in that bench play. For yourself, how have you embraced the challenge issued to you over these last couple of weeks? Without Lily, Dawn has relied more heavily on you to provide what you are in these last few games. How much have you embraced that challenge issued to you to deliver on this stage?
First of all, thank you. And I just think it's important to come out whenever my name's called. Coach trusts me to go out there and put in the work, so I have to be able to deliver whatever she needs me to do at that time. I have to be able to do that. So it definitely sucks. We were very sad that Lily wasn't able to come up this tournament. It's a huge loss on our team, but being able to recover and keep going, and during this season, a lot of people are losing players, and it's who can adapt and who can move forward.
Next question is from David. David, please unmute yourself, state your name and affiliation.
Hey, LA, it's David from the Post and Courier. Aliyah is obviously a big part of what y'all do. That said, how much confidence does it give you as a team that even when she goes scoreless in a half, you guys can have the lead and really play pretty well even when she doesn't have that many points?
I think the thing with Aliyah, she's an all-around player. I mean, look at the accolades. It's not only scoring, it's defense as well. So although she's not giving us some buckets on the board, but she's doing so much more to give our team that boost that we need. So obviously she's going to score her points. You see that in the second half. But she gives so much more to the team that even though she's not scoring, we're still able to feel her presence.
Next question is from Keith. Keith, please unmute your name and then state your name and affiliation.
Hi, Laeticia. Keith Allsep, 24/7 Sports. Can you just talk about what you saw out there on the court today? You look very confident, very sure of yourself, and very decisive going to the basket. Talk about your role and how much more comfortable you seem to feel with each game in this NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely high-level play. So I think just adjusting to high-level play and not overthinking, I think that's a big thing for me. Just being decisive and giving my team what they need. We have great preparation at practice. I think it starts in practice. I have that confidence, just working hard. Our team competes really hard during practice. So being able to translate that in the game was really important for me this tournament, and I think I've been able to do that.
Next question is from Dick. Dick, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
This is Dick Cox with Wendy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting. Did you feel like when Aliyah got in foul trouble that you were going to really have to step up in a big way today if you were going to advance? And along with that, too, do you feel like this is your best game you've ever played at South Carolina? You had 15 points, 7 rebounds, no missed layups, no missed free throws.
Yeah, so I think that with Aliyah, she gives so much to our team. So definitely when she's out, when she's in foul trouble, I have to step up. Everybody has to step up and give what she's missing. So in terms of that, we just try to surround her and help her out. But I'm happy that she had a great second half as well. Moving forward, I know she's going to kill it with the games coming up. And in terms of the second question, I think that I would agree that it was my most focused game. I think just working on being focused and zoned in every game, I think in that aspect, I think it was my best game in that aspect.
Next question is from Joe. Joe, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Laeticia, Joe Gorcho again from WIS TV in Columbia. From a more personal standpoint, how tough has it been for you to keep your focus on helping this team, knowing someone you care about deeply is going through a battle right now, and how much has she meant to you throughout your journey?
I think she's just a pillar of perseverance, and I think that I mean I wrote it on my shoe just to play for her. But she's a pillar of perseverance. So whenever I know I'm tired, I'll tap my shoe, and it just gives me a boost of confidence because whenever I was going through injuries or whenever I was going through something that was tough during basketball, I would just remember her resilience, and that would just give me automatic boost and automatic power to just keep going. So it's definitely tough, but my teammates make it so much easier for me and also my coaches.
Next question is from Sunil. Please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Sunil Sundaraj from Global Women's Sports Radio. Congrats, Laeticia, on the win. I just wanted to ask you, you guys were able to just dominate points in the paint today. And then, of course, from the outside, I think you had at one stretch 18 points, from behind the arc. Can you just talk about you guys being able to, definitely, as I said, get positioned there down low in the post?
Yeah, I think we're a team that has a lot of speed and height, so they tend to pack it in a lot, but just being able to play inside and out is going to be huge for us. I mean, we knocked down shots today, which is great, and it helps us just move the ball and get great flow. So when we're knocking shots outside of the arc, we're able to penetrate as well. So it was a great balance, and I'm really happy that we're getting the groove of that.
Next question is from Donnie. Donnie, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Donnie Woods with World Exposure Report. Congratulations on the win and a great game. What would you talk about Saxton? What she brings to the team on and off the court?
Man, she's a ball of energy. She does all the little things that people would think does the little things, but she works so hard. She works so hard on defense. She works so hard on offense, and she gives us that boost that we need every single game, day in and day out. So I'm just so happy to see her play and see how hard she works, and it boosts us all to just keep working hard and lock in.
Next question is from Keith. Keith, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Hey, Laeticia, Keith Alsep, 24/7 Sports again. After 2 knee injuries in high school, and then last year having to play with the huge brace and missing time for Team Canada, do you finally feel like you're back to, playing at the high level you were before the injury? And how confident are you? Because it looked like last time you were kind of measuring for a dunk and you eased up. But, do you feel back to 100%?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting there, definitely. I feel a lot better. I'm moving a lot better. And I'm just happy that I'm at this stage right now. I just got to keep going.
We have time for one more question from Cam. Cam, please unmute yourself and state your name and affiliation.
Oh, sorry. This is Cam Adams from Daily Gamecock. Just throughout the game, it kind of seemed like there were a few moments where it looked like you guys would pull away, going on some runs, but Georgia Tech kind of kept it close throughout the game. Just what were they doing after those runs keep it so close for so long?
I mean, it's the Sweet 16, so every team is going to bring their all. We knew that coming into the game, it wasn't just going to be a cakewalk. It was something that we're going to have to work towards to get. So, yeah, they were just bring that intensity, and they were leaking out. They were making some shots. So we definitely had to adjust to that. But we knew that we were not going to be shaken up because this is the Sweet 16, and every team is going to give their best.